Yep, there we go. The mic was off. Okay, let's hope I'm in focus.
Bruh.
What is going on, beautiful people? It's your man Brandon Gio back with another episode of Motivating Mondays, the weekly series where I get each and every single one of you to think differently about the way you feel about Mondays. Happy Monday. Happy first Monday of May. Yo, I say all the time that the year is flying by fast for me, man. We're already in the 5th month of the year, so yeah, I would say the year is flying by kind of fast, which means when we get to July, the year will already be halfway over. So I'm not gonna rush it. You know, I'm gonna take things day by day. And of course, hopefully this year will get much, much better for me because as some of you guys know, I have been going through a little something over here on my end. So that's why I missed 2 weeks of uploading an episode. And I'm really working on some additional content to kind of make up for those 2 weeks that I've missed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click on that notification bell because you definitely don't want to miss when I upload a new video for you. And of course, make sure you leave a comment down below because I would love to hear your feedback on today's episode. And don't forget to smash that thumbs up because it's free to do and it greatly helps the channel and you know I'd appreciate it. So family, today I'm just gonna dive right into it. I'm not even gonna hold y'all up too long, maybe about 10 minutes of your time.
Really, nigga?
Maybe, but this is something that has been weighing heavy on my heart for quite some time. And I actually was listening to a speech yesterday in my car. You know, I tend not to really listen to any music in the car much anymore unless I have guests in the car riding with me. But when I'm by myself, I'm listening to audiobooks or I'll listen to some motivational speeches just to kind of keep myself uplifted. And as I said in the last episode, fill my cup up so that I can pour into you guys because I absolutely can't deliver these messages to you guys from an empty cup. I can't pour into you from an empty cup. And that has been pretty evident from, you know, the beginning of when I started this series, man. I tried to pour into you guys from said empty cup and it didn't work. No, nigga! At all.
Bruh.
Well, I won't say at all. It didn't work much. It didn't work well. Let's just put it that way. But I was listening to a motivational speech yesterday by a gentleman by the name of Holton Buggs. And if you guys know of Holton, yo, y'all already know how amazing he is and how amazing his speeches are. But if you don't know who he is, go ahead and look him up. But anyway, I was listening to a motivational speech by Holton Buggs and he was talking about fear and how to beat it. And I wanted to share that with you guys because as some of y'all know, especially if you watched last week's episode, I spoke about some things that I was going through in my life. And the things that I have been going through in my life have dealt with fear. And it's been like that for the last few months. And I try my hardest not to show it, right? So you guys don't really see it. But if you know me personally, if you know me and see me enough on a regular basis, or if you know exactly what I'm going through right now, you know what I'm talking about, and you may know some of my fears and insecurities. And if you don't, then
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I'm human. You know, I'm sure we all have them, but there are just some fears that I know I need to get over. And this is why I'm speaking to you because just like I mentioned in my last video, when I tend to give you guys advice, lately, I've been listening to my own advice. So hopefully me hearing this message, even though it came from my mouth, it'll probably help me out more than I think it will. So first things first, what I wanted to do is to define the word fear. According to dictionary.com, fear is a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, etc. Whether the threat is real or imagined, the feeling or condition of being afraid. So, fear, it's a feeling. It's something that humans feel, whether the feeling stems from something real or something that's somewhat imagined. We all feel fear. We all fear something. Just growing up, I've typically had a fear of spiders. So I guess you can say I have arachnophobia. But other than that, I don't really fear much else except for what I've been fearing these last few months that have caused a chain reaction in my life that has led me to this series. So I guess you can say it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing that I've been fearing these things, because if it wasn't for those, then I wouldn't have been doing Motivating Mondays at all. So, whoo. But yeah, let's get back to this fear. Simply put, fear is an energy, and it is something that, although I feel it, I might be able to make somebody else feel the same fear just by the energy that I put out. For example, you guys ever been in a crowd of people walking in one direction, and all of a sudden you see one person just running in fear the opposite direction? What do you think the people that are walking in this direction are gonna do? If they're not asking questions, they're gonna be smart enough to stop what they're doing, turn around, and run in the other direction. We've seen it happen time and time before, whether it was in a movie or a TV show, but we just know that people typically can share fear with one another. And because it is an energy, it is something that can be stopped. Some of the definitions that we use for fear are acronyms like false evidence appearing real. Again, it is an energy. Sometimes, or for the most part, I should say, fear, although it is a genuine feeling that pretty much all of us have, is something that is not always real. For the most part, it's in our heads. One way to overcome that fear is by taking action. Now, I told you I've had a fear, or several fears actually, that have kind of led me up to this point. And I've been slightly depressed. You know, my anxiety has been through the roof, over the last few months, and you won't really know it if you don't really hang out with me or know me in person. But yeah, man, I've kind of been like all over the place due to certain fears. But one thing that I am absolutely grateful for is jumping in front of the camera to speak to you guys, because this is the action that I'm taking to stop these fears. And again, I'm not gonna go into detail about these fears, but let's just say it's something that as an adult has cost me quite a bit over the last few months, especially my relationship. So I jump in front of the camera to speak to you guys weekly so that I can uplift y'all, so I can motivate y'all, so I can share some of this positive energy with y'all, and use this same energy to push away the energy of fear. Just push it away from me. Not saying I'm pushing it on y'all, but just to get rid of it, get it out of here, because I don't need that type of energy around me. I don't need that type of energy within me. So jumping in front of the camera to speak to you guys brings me absolute joy to be able to do that. I am so happy and grateful that I get to do that for you guys on a weekly basis. So to all of you who watch me on a regular basis, or who may have just seen just a few of my episodes, I am so happy and grateful for you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. I am extremely happy because this brings me joy. This eliminates that fear, even if it's just for a moment. Getting to record myself and then edit the footage and then upload it and share it. Just knowing that I'm having some sort of impact on you guys definitely helps me to eliminate that fear. But see, one of the things about that is on this journey, I am working on building myself to be the best version of myself possible so that I can completely eradicate these fears and just get them off my shoulders, man. Like, I really just want to get rid of them so that I can just be free, man. So that I can let go and be able to be myself once again and truly enjoy life without any type of sadness that comes from these fears, any type of anxiety that comes from these fears of mine. I just hope that everything that I've been doing lately, as far as shooting these videos and as far as hanging out with more positive people and just surrounding myself with nothing but good energy, positive energy, helps me to completely eliminate these fears. Now, I told you that I wasn't going to keep you guys long because I do have to run, but I'm glad that I got to speak to y'all today. And I hope that whatever it is that you are going through, you will listen to this message, you'll think about it greatly. And if you're going through something similar to what I'm going through, or if you're going through the exact same thing, as what I'm going through, then I hope that this message finds you in good faith and it helps you. One of the main ways to beat fear is by taking action. So keep that in mind. Whatever it is that you fear, just take action against it, because fear is a negative energy. And to get rid of negative energy, you need to fill yourself up with positive energy. You need to surround yourself with positive energy. Get that negative energy away from you. And with that being said, I hope each and every single one of you enjoyed today's message. Don't forget to leave a like down below and also drop a comment letting me know if you have any questions, or if anything's been bothering you lately, or if you have been plagued by a certain fear and you just want to share it, or you just want to comment on anything that I had to say today. Just go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you're not subscribed already, you may want to do so. And don't forget to click that notification bell while you're at it, so you definitely don't miss when I upload a new video for you. With that being said, you know I cannot leave without saying, stay up, stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.